I don't really like this level of Sonic. I think it's probably one of the more bland ones, despite the fact that it has one of the most unique texture palettes on the floor. Like, this is... I don't think this pattern's seen anywhere else. I'll shout it out if it is, but I think this is just, like, really specific to this level and one of the racing levels for no reason, which is a bit of a shame. Man, I did not play the Dreamcast era, but damn do I wish I did. Fucking free-ass DLC for a bunch of games that really deserve it, like Jet Set Radio and, well, Sonic, actually. Okay. Goddamn. Okay, I want to try something. There's like a way that you can quickly slam up against a wall and do a bounce and get like a fuck ton of height. You gotta be rolling to do it. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and try to do tricks that I do not know how to do. Wish I could though. You know what? We're gonna take the scenic route. I almost never do. It's a little bit more interesting because there's actually stuff going on instead of just grinding past it. I remember, like, okay, so a lot of the time, Sonic's actor here was asked to make, like, exactly the same sounds as the Japanese voice actor. Okay, this one I know a little bit. So I'd like to, like, that's definitely a word in Japanese, and I want to know what it is. Okay, so I think it's this intersection. No. Is it this one that I thought originally? Okay, one last try. I think it is this one. Damn it. Okay. What you want to do is you want to jam yourself between the door's hitbox and the wall. If you shove yourself just right in there, you will just go right through it and just not have to do this. But I don't have time to sit here and make efforts on that. I don't have anyone funny to talk to about that, so I can get laughed at for failing. Speaking of, Dark Souls will be coming back once Mr. Editor gets a little bit more fit into the Adobe suites. Because he wants to do a really good job, and I can respect that. Additionally, raising quality so you can see a giant leap between Dark Souls episodes sounds way too perfect, because that has all the present problems that were in every single recording up until Munch started. So being able to visually see that leap with that, Wind Waker, and among other things, we even had like a little jump this time. I think my audio... Okay, so what I did is I moved my microphone. Originally, I had it on a lower position facing upwards. Now I have it on a higher position facing down towards my mouth. And it being a cardioid mic, it means it has a pickup pattern that points mostly... So, people mostly think that microphone sounds are recorded from the top, which is just not true. That really depends really hard on what mic you're using. So cardioid mics, what they do is they have sort of they have like a mushroom-shaped thing that is primarily on the sides instead of coming out the front, especially from the sides that don't have covers on them. So if you can think of it sort of like imagine like a trapezoid, right? That's like the mic tip. We'll just say that simply. We'll make it flat to make it easier. If I do the flat side facing towards my mouth, like I am now, you get the best capture quality because that's the longest reach. Granted, it also works on the other side. But if I were to, for example, come from the side like this, you can kind of hear the difference between it. Additionally, I don't have my pop filter on this side, but it's a little different. Well, from here, you can more easily hear me, especially if I point my face up towards the mic like I am right now. What I would like to get in the future is a shotgun mic, just a short range one, or maybe a long range one if I have more time and money for it. is with a shotgun mic, you can point exactly where you want. The pickup pattern on that's actually a little bit weirder. Instead of being like a mushroom or a circle, it's actually like kind of a near straight line. Obviously with a lot of rounding on the sides to make it kind of curve up inward. So as far as future channel purchases go, once we start getting some money in, that's the first thing up. Mr. Editor works just about 2 hours of every night, if not more, if he wants to do extra, in order to, you know, get out content. And I really recognize that as a strong, like, that's a huge commitment, and I do really appreciate his time. And I think he really likes doing it too. Because I could easily, I should be the one editing, but I'm not, because he wanted to be a part of it. Granted, I also kind of didn't want to edit because I don't really want to sit here hearing my voice all day, but it's not something impossible. Just about every upload I've been watching, because I need to be able to stay on top of things and keep notes to myself. One of my biggest notes was making sure I keep talking. I'm trying to eliminate some of those big skips you see. Granted, some of them are important, just because I'm doing something monotonous and it's not really fun to watch. But the less cut out, the better, because it means there's less of a gap and less wasted time. Granted, there's also more time used up because of editing audio. It's a multifaceted kind of problem, but all in all, I think it's more important to focus on a constant stream of consciousness rather than much else. I need to work on that the most. Because prior, I was focusing really hard on the game. This is a little bit more of a game I know, so I can talk a lot more through it. Granted, I did not know where that fucking Beetle one was, so what the hell? Nintendo. But yeah, just food for thought on as far as IN goes. It's just there may be a disappearance for there might be a brief content lull at some point for a couple days. The biggest thing I'm concerned about right now as far as uploads go is trying to skip the least amount of days in a row. I think the most since really getting into it that we've had is 1. Originally, what we were doing is I was sending videos off to Mr. Editor for him to point out marks and timestamps that he wanted me to do, which is what we did for the first 2 episodes of Dark Souls series. And then from there, he was like, well, wait, I could just... Because what I wanted him to do originally was use Adobe to mark everything. But what ended up happening was he was like, well, if you're just having me mark everything, I should just do it. And I was like, yeah. I'm rambling at this point, but that is the point of doing YouTube and Twitch. In short, I want to be able to make stuff you guys can enjoy and keep watching without any sort of issues. And primarily, beyond that, is making sure it remains fun for both of us. That's why Mr. Editor includes the stuff like the Munch Bolt edit, despite the footage looking... that's on... Oh, hey, Big! Or the little ad that we had at the junior executive level of Munch. I think that went up yesterday? Also, where the fuck is this goddamn emerald? Where the scorpion used to be. My brain man broken. Oh, Chow, go back. You're drunk.
There may be some treasure.
Oh my god, I need to know which fucking thing it is, dude. Am I just going into green? I am just going into green. I need to go back. Oh man, I know Treasure Hunter so well. Small room with 4 pillars. Yeah, it's one of those. But which one? Are we going back to blue? Yes. You guys big fan of Death Chamber, Death Chamber, Death Chamber? Oh wait, idea. What if it's in that little area back there? I might just get killed till this changes location. This is a bit much for me right now, man.
It's closer.
Yep.
Rats.
God damn it, Jojo. My mind broken.
Yeah.
How did I get a B? That was a 7-minute level. How did I get a B? 7-minute ramble. That's like basically it's a half an episode.
Huh? Who's there? What the? A ghost?
You gotta love King Boom Boo. Okay, my goal for this fight is to get him 3 times in the same cycle. I've done it all of 1 time. I primarily get 2, but I'm gonna go for 3. My man, you gotta throw fire at me. My man. My fish god. Please. Today. Oh my god, this whole time I thought he was a fish god because of this mural, and I just realized that's a crack. Is it? Maybe it's not. Could you throw the fire? There he is. Who's a good boy? We gotta be quick, we gotta be fast. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, I couldn't even get 2! Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, I'm gonna have to do the wall climbing one too. Is my flight speed faster than my run speed? Maybe. Oh, but can we get 3? Can we get 3? Okay, we got 2. If I got 2 on the first one, he'd be dead. How are you even supposed to get 2? I mean 3. You gotta love stacking sound effects. I do like when you get him from behind, like before, like too early, and he's like, dude, what the shit? Like, yeah, like that. If I was to redo this level just a little bit, I would make the cylinder clear. Because I want to be able to see the boss I'm fighting more. It's a little disappointing that you spend 90% of this boss not looking at him. Because he looks so silly and goofy, and I love him. He's got his, like, rainbow tongue. When is King Boom Boo gonna be accepted into the LGBT? On the real, though. That man has had pride flag all over him since 1999? 98? Game release?
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
You little thieves! Did you really think you could get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman.
Oh, God. Can I still do it?
Just leave it to me.
I keep forgetting. I gotta press A to make Big appear in
As well as
cutscenes.
the Chaos Emerald, I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant.
This man just called out Daddy. I do like how canonically this fight takes place, and then the Eggman fight takes place because Sonic kicked him in the fucking head. Okay, let's see if I can pull off. Nope. Nope, not at all. I'm not gamer enough for this game, I swear to God. Fuck. Okay, now enough of the cheatsy strats. I'll play the game normal, Mom. Ooh. Okay, no, that should have hit me. On the real, though, that should have hit me. Man. At one point I was able to dance around this man and his career. It was over. Oh, that's why that one's curved, to get you like that. Okay. That, and I think it's just because of how his spine is made. Aw. Ah! No! I am good!
Nice try, Rocky.
Okay, I almost died there, for real. That was a little too quick. A little too quick on the gun. I really want chocolate milk right now. After this cutscene, it's chocolate milk time. 7, 6, 5, 4. This thing launched well before the countdown was over. You're not supposed to do that, dude. Also, as a kid, I did not know we had like airships, like the shuttle ship space thing shape for actual like rockets. I always thought that it was just the rocket shape throughout the whole thing. I thought Sonic was doing something really cool.
So this is the space colony man is hiding.
Not brightest, but that's okay.
Is everyone alright? We should be landing soon.
The hatch door
Okay,
closed.
you guys gotta stop wasting all of your fuel.
The cargo bay are those massive-
Also, that cargo bay is huge.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't
Wait, why would a spaceship even have a top-loading cargo bay? I mean, far be it for me to know how spaceship work, but spaceship don't work like that.
What's up with that knucklehead anyway? Trying to take over
Right?
the shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure. Huh? Where did he go now?
Looks like he bailed.
This place looks deserted, dusty too.
This
Amy,
place was shut down about 50 years ago because of
the
a
man
terrible
just revealed it
accident.
through the walnut
The
explosion.
first Bernoulli
You really think this
spherical
is not
space
new?
colony Called ARC. When it was operational, it was the most advanced.
Or I guess you really
research
don't
center
realize
of
it's not new.
kind.
This thing's
But
been there
looking
for a
at it
while.
now-
Eggman was not up in space until recently.
Now it's an abandoned ark, wouldn't you say?
There's not much time left before Eggman fires that weapon.
Oh god.
We've got
Big
to
guy.
hurry. Let's find
No.
the cannon and destroy it.
Yeah.
Big yawn. Don't
Someone
yawn,
designed
boys.
that weapon to be impenetrable from outside attacks. Its defense shields are super strong, so we have to find a way to destroy it from inside.
Isn't that a chaos emerald?
Nah,
It looks
dude.
like it, doesn't
It's
it?
fake.
But in fact, it's a fake one I created after researching the real emerald. It has the same wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one.
I would
It's
like to
designed
point out
reverse
that
the energy
if
field
you watch
inside
this
the Chaos
cutscene as a
Emeralds
kid on the
and blow up.
GameCube, or not this
It
one,
looks so
the mirror
big,
one from
even a
Darkside,
machine can't tell the
uh,
difference. I'll find the power supply
you can
next
see
time.
on Eggman's
Sonic,
screen
you find the control room,
that he
okay?
does know that they have two emeralds.
We'll switch
That
the
is just
Chaos
completely
Emeralds when the
lost
machine
on the
is stopped,
cutscenes that are
right?
broken in the GameCube version because there's no information. That's why everyone hates it,
You guys always
because
leave
you
me
don't
behind.
know.